It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field. Stadium in Kansas City. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now motion him out of the backfield. From the 34, he's got Andrews. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They go play fake with Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on a of your preparation. It makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A counter give here to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, well, those are welcome bonus yards.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Justin Madubuike making that stop. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. Completes this one to Gray. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Reed now to kick this one away. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Stays upright. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's contained at the line for no gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here. From the gun, Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Justin Reed with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Jackson now on third. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Lamar throwing again. Into the hands of Likely. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Jackson to the air. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Motioning left is their running back. Jackson's going to throw again. Bateman hauls it in. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They put a receiver in motion right. And again, it's Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, option play now. He's headed right side. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now. he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. First down throw, Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And that will not be enough for a first down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Again, Mahomes to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Reed now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And with just under 40 seconds left to go, Brock, they can try a drive, but they got to hurry. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar off the play fake. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. Jackson yet again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll sit. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Lamar. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Bullock's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Well, Brock Barton, a touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. And they may not be able to take a knee safely this close to the goal line. Might need to run a play to end this half. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. He lofts it deep left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from... That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds. First down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. It's complete to Hopkins. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Back to the air, Mahomes. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And now it's 3rd and short.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Another throw for Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Man in motion out of the slot. They'll take an option to the right on first. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing now, following the turnover. Completes this one to Rice. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
The second down run by Pacheco. He finds space into the red zone. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Slot man motioned over. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This finds Likely. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, They got that ball out in a hurry.
And Kansas City going to the dime look on third down. We've got 6 DBs out there. From the gun, Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They're now set for 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. He fires one deep down the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have inside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. The kid, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Jackson now on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. Tight end going in motion here. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Offense to the line for 2nd down. This is Pacheco. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The return begins on their side of midfield, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He's got Andrews. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs put together a wonderful return. Gets them back inside the 40 following the interception. A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And this one does not go far. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Big man showing up the yards. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Chiefs in a victory.
What a hard work to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Well, no louder place in Missouri. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.